We are so very tired. We need to say something real quick. So, we know Green went and had a conversation with husband earlier. And even though I think Green's asleep or something, I don't know where she's at. She braided our hair. How funny. I guess we didn't want to forget about what she said. For what we do know. We're not trying to cover up the roots, I promise. I think it was just a way to get it out of our face. Yeah, because the braids would have come on the front of our sides of our face. Anyways, that's kind of cute. Okay, so anyways, Green went and talked to husband and laid a big truth bomb down. She said something like, we need you to move on. I think that's what she said. Basically, Green doesn't want the magnet pulled into his heart. Till thinks she can fix him, so she's always thinking that when he's mad or something, she can go to the room and fix him. So she's addicted to fixing him, or thinking she can fix him. Green, on the other hand, has a really unhealthy attachment to him, like a fantasy love, like love bombing, just overly obsessed about him in a way. And we basically felt like we broke up earlier today. We were switching back and forth, Green and I, because I'm orange, right? And Green laid some hard truths on husband. We went and read to him everything that the system wrote down this morning. And then we read that to him today. I'm like so not making any sense. Anyway, let me try this again. After we got done talking to ourselves here on the camera and journaling about what happened this morning, I'm gonna fall asleep. So tired. We fell asleep this morning too. Okay, so after we wrote down everything, after we did the video journal this morning, we fell asleep. We woke up about 10:30. So that was about 2 or 3 hours later. And we do our own thing for a while. But then we recognize that we need to talk to husband and tell him about what we wrote down. So we went to his room, we sat on his bed, we waited for him to give us the time of day, and he absolutely had no interest in talking to us. So we said something of the sorts of, you know where you can find us when you're ready to talk, or something like that. And so he did get the message at some point, because it was like only an hour later he was inviting us to go on a date for ice cream. So he takes me out for ice cream. We find a place, but we can't eat outside on their benches because of COVID, so we had to eat our ice cream in the car on a hot 100-something degree weather day. And then we went to Home Depot, and that was kind of different and interesting, but on the way to Home Depot, he was yelling at me for having wants and needs. And I know Green has her needy, she's the needy noodle, she's a little too obsessed, right? But I don't think it's unreasonable to ask your husband to get to know you before you can trust that he's going to be there for you. You know? One's got to come before the other, and we're not ready to commit to building a better relationship if he's not willing to get to know 17 noodles in my head. Anyways, I'm going to stop this video, and I think I'll have a better chance at talking more clearly tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Good night. Tinkerbell. Alexis, turn off Tinkerbell light. Alexis, turn off Tinkerbell light. Her name's not Alexis. Alexa, turn off Tinkerbell light. Good night.